Hello everyone out there on the interwebs. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Buzz here on MoBuzz TV. I'm your host Gabe Mack for October 1st, 2008. So let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, every boy wants to be either a Jedi, Neo computer hacker, rock star, or James Bond. Well, we've seen, all the Facebook apps for, those Star Wars figures, and I told you how to be like Neo with your Facebook earlier this week. And of course, adding lie-like music can make you feel like a rock star. But now, it appears that MI6, the British intelligence agency, MI6, is using Facebook quite a lot. Not only for finding out information on people, but actually for researching for possible candidates for MI6. The Facebook's Secret Intelligence Service Group has about 2,040 members on it, full of pictures and profiles that anyone can access. Oops. And the ads being placed, such as, "Time for a career change? MI6 can use your skills. Join us as an operational officer collecting and analyzing global intelligence to protect the UK," are all over the place. Now on the group you can see people asking others what kind of education they should be getting to possibly join MI6 and more. Now it seems as if there is a new era in espionage where things are becoming more transparent. But just remember, the lie changes at every level. Now speaking of Facebook, there's an update to the Facebook app on the iPhone. Now with this new update, you can see your wall better, see status updates, and all kinds of other new great functionality that quite frankly has me about as puzzled as when the new Facebook design switched over. Now the news feed has been completely overhauled to match the item for item like the site has itself. It supports captioning, tagging, and the posting of photos to the walls of others. And a lot more. Now, it is a bit different than what it was on the iPhone, but in any case, hey, it's a free update, so enjoy it. Mobile spies, go crazy. Now, Brazil's Meninos Designs have come up with some really cool new coasters for your living room. Very geeky. Their inspiration had to be Google Android for these, Apple iPhone. They're all the app icons you would find on your iPhone from calendar, mail, settings, iPod, etc., etc., etc. And they're about 85 millimeters square MDF with a vinyl coating and a bit of rubber to protect them and your furniture. Now all we need for them to do is update automatically and, get some kind of protective casings around them for, when you have the dogs over, and you're done. Or you can make like a giant iPhone for your kids to play with. Would be so much fun. Now, sets of 16 coasters cost about $16 on the online shop. Check it out. Leave it to the Dutch designers to figure out a new type of bike. At the Brabantse Spelen design competition, GBO came with a design cycle called the Dicycle, which not only rides on land, but also on the water. Now, I'm not sure exactly how it works on the water, but if there's one thing I know about the Dutch, is that they know bikes and they know water. So, I believe it works. The design is a concept to be able to be used for city tours, which I guess means that they're preparing for flooding in Holland. And the cities are going to be, half underwater, half not. Although to be honest, hey, I'm not sure if the designers got the idea from the South Park Mrs. Garrison's design, or if they got the idea from the Star Wars Hailfire droid. Either way, it looks pretty cool and much more comfortable than the Garrison cycle. Well, I don't think you'll find it in a designer furniture store just yet, but with all the bailouts going on in the US, or not going through, or going through, who knows, it may not be a bad idea to start changing our ideas about what good design is. Because, we may just have to adjust our standards in the slowing economy. Now, just because you may not have a home to live in with the recession taking everything away, doesn't mean you have to live without style. Designer James Shafroth has created a desk completely out of cardboard that needs no glue or other adhesives to make a stable chair and desk to work at. He does it by intricately folding a piece of cardboard correctly, kind of like origami, and after you're done with the desk, you can basically use it as a floor mat. It's multifunctional, or even a bed. Speaking of beds, have a look at this designer bedding. It would be the perfect addition to the homeless designer, reclaimed home. It looks like cardboard bedding, but it's actually 100% cotton. Dutch designers Erik van Loo and Peggy van Nier of Snurkengoed, say that 3 times fast, which means snoring well, came up with the design. You can email and order it from them at the website snurkengoed.nl. And with a single starting at about 50 euros and a double starting at 70 euros, it's actually quite expensive, you know, for bedding, I think. So, hey, I guess it must be designer. Speaking of the Dutch today, why don't we just go ahead and check out, you know, how low airplanes fly there. And remember, when the birds fly low, it means there's going to be rain. See you guys tomorrow.
Mooi! Heb je dat gezien? Heb je dat gezien, mannen? Ja. Daar is mijn Fred Nederlands van de dak.